Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn OOPS Lab 5th program. The question is write a Java program demonstrating method overloading and constructor overloading. First you need to understand what is method overloading and constructor overloading. As you can see here, method overloading in a sense which has same name but different parameters in one class. In one class which has same name but different parameters. Constructor, what is constructor? Constructor is nothing but which has same name as a class name. Which has same name as class name that has different parameters. If it is accepting, we call it as constructor overloading. So the program for that is, as you can see, this here is going to change according to your name, and here we are going to construct one class called as construct underscore name is a class. This is a class name. These are the parameters, that is int length comma breadth are the parameters. Length and breadth are the parameters. This is a function. Void area is a function. This only we are going to demonstrate as method overloading. As you can see, void area, this just displaying method overloading method. This void area here also same, but it is going to accept only one parameter. It is overriding the existing name. As you can see, area, here also area, but parameters are different. This is method overloading. Int a, this we are going to calculate the area of square. So the formula for that is s square. System.out.println, the side of square is just displaying what you have entered. For example, if I entered value of s is 2, so it will display as 2. System.out.println, the area of square under method overloading is a, like that it will display. This is the calculating the area of square. Now calculating the area of rectangle, this is void, same name as your class name, but parameters are changed. Initially we had one parameter, one more initially we had no parameters here. No parameters, one parameter, two parameters. Int a equals to length into breadth. This is calculating the area of rectangle, and what we have entered L and B, that we need to print it. For that, the length and breadth of rectangle is, by that it will give some space, then it will display L value. For example, if I have given 2 means it will display 2. If I have given 3 means it will display breadth for 3. And finally it will calculate area A. This is for your method overloading. Now constructor overloading in the same class only, which has same name. As I told, constructor is nothing but which has same name, but no return type here. So no return type here. Constructor underscore area class name, just no parameter also. Whatever you have written in void area, right? System dot out dot println, this is method overloading. Here we just change it to constructor overloading. This is for just for display purpose. Here also same thing, whatever we have written in void area, right? In this same thing only, but here we are going to change it as constructor overloading for display purpose. Here also for constructor area, whatever we have written in void area, the same thing, but here we are going to display it as constructor overloading. Same thing only, but no, only thing is there we are going to use method overloading, here we are going to use constructor overloading. And finally coming back to our main program, public class OOP5, which has same name as your class name, and we have public static void main string argument. This is line is not required. We are going to create 3 objects because we have 3 constructors. We need to demonstrate it. See, you can see here constructor underscore area C equals to constructor underscore area, and C1 constructor underscore 2 parameters, it will call 2 parameters. C2 it will call first parameter. As you can see here, only this much is the program. Then we are going to call with one what's the object C dot area function, whatever method functions we are calling here. Now if you observe in the output, constructor area C equals to new constructor means directly the control will go to our constructor this. It will go here and it will display our first line system.out.println. This is constructor overloading. Can we see the output? As you can see here, this is constructor overloading. Now again, when this particular line will call by the compiler, it will directly go to 2 parameters 2 comma 3. It will go for length L comma B, this particular constructor, and it will display as the length and breadth of rectangle is 2 and breadth is 3, and finally it will calculate the area and it will tell it as 2 into 3 is 6. As you can see in the output as well, the length and breadth of rectangle is 2 3, the area of rectangle under constructor overloading is 6. So these 2 lines will be executed. After that, third line when it comes, it is taking only one parameter, so it will go to up, that is your constructor one parameter. Here it is accepting, so here it will take a and it will calculate s, and finally the side of square is like that. I have given it as how much value, that is your 3. So it will display as the side of square is 3, the area of a square under constructor overloading is 3 into 3 is 9. So 9 will be displayed. If you see the output, the side of square is 3, the area of square under constructor overloading is 9. Now when you call this particular first, these 3 lines are done, then we have something called as C dot area. When this particular line is called, directly it will go to area which doesn't have any parameters. This it will display as this is method overloading. How we can see in the output, we have here method overloading. This is method overloading. Then we are calling a C dot area 4, which has only one parameter. 4 value we are going. It will go for void area which has only one parameter, as you can see int s. And finally it will compute like the side of square is 4, the area of a square under method overloading is 16. So that value will be displayed. You can see here the side of square is 4, the area of a square under method overloading is 16. Then we are calling C dot area 4 comma 5. So it will go for two parameters function. See this LB, and it will display as the length of breadth of rectangle is 4 comma 5. The area of rectangle under method overloading is 20, like that it will display. If you go here and if you see the length of breadth of rectangle is 4 comma 5, the area of rectangle under method overloading is 20. So this is method overloading and constructor. Now directly we'll go to the Eclipse. In Eclipse, what you need to do? First you need to go for file, you need to go for new Java project. Here you are going to give lab program and just click on finish. I don't want to create any module, and you can see here our project has been created. Right click on src, go for package, and you are going to give the package your name only. Just click on finish. Again right click on package, go for class and give class name as OOP5, because this is fifth program. I'll just go to the program and I'll copy the code. As usual, I'll just copy the code. I'll copy from the class constructor area. No changes. I'll just copy from class constructor. Copy this. I'll just go here and I'll just paste. All this you need to remember and you need to type. Then public class OOP5. I'll copy this also and I'll just paste. And our program is ready, but there is some error. I'll just click on that. Here I have no space is there, so I'll just keep that. Here also some spaces are there, and make sure here you don't have any red colors, and just right click, and this line is not required, and you guys also not required to bat. Just save and click on run as. Nothing input you are going to give here, so there is no scanner class. This is our output. Same thing. And we are done with our fifth program. Thank you.